Hi, this is Tom Malloy. Okay, today we're talking about self-releasing your movie. Here we go. Hi, this is Tom Malloy. I've raised over $25 million for financing movies. I've produced, at the time of this video, 16 films. I've written 30 screenplays, and options sold or made into movies, 24 of those screenplays, and I've starred in a bunch of movies. So I'm an encyclopedia on filmmaking. Today I want to talk about self-releasing your movie. I've talked in the past about should you go directly to Amazon, and the short answer without having to watch that video is no. And self-releasing your film to any other platform that you can get it on. Maybe you think about putting it on YouTube or something like that. Understand that self-releasing a film is a lot like self-publishing a book. You can Google books that have been self-published, and there are some lottery tickets, some that took off, and so-and-so published a book and she got 2 million sales on the book. Okay, that, again, you have to understand, is the one that got publicized, was the rare instance of someone that somehow built an audience and the book caught on. But you can't ever bet on a lottery ticket. That would that would be like me saying, what's my financial plan for my kids and my family? It's like, well, I'm going to just keep playing the lottery until I win. The chances are that I'll die and have never won the lottery. In fact, there's a very, very, very good chance that would happen that way. So you don't want to bet on a lottery ticket. And self-releasing had this little moment where it was like there was something potential about it. You could pay these companies and they'll release it to these platforms, okay? The issue was they didn't have the relationships with the platforms. Your film was getting pitched in this huge queue of movies, so there was never any spotlight on it. So none of those platforms had to really focus on it or do anything special for the movie. So for me, self-distribution was nothing that I ever wanted to touch because, again, much like self-publishing a book versus getting a book through a traditional publisher in Barnes & Noble or out on Amazon, where they may have other movies that they've had relationships with. For example, my film Screamers was released through Epic Pictures, and it was on iTunes. In the horror section, it was top 5 for about a month, and it was #1 for even a day or so. So think about that. When you have a movie up and it's featured on iTunes or Apple TV, as it's now called, that was so powerful, and that made a lot of money. If you just release your film somehow through iTunes yourself or through an aggregator, there's no real direct relationships with iTunes except that you go through aggregators that put them on those platforms. You're in a bin of a million movies, and how are you going to get discovered? How are people going to watch it? And that money that you'll make from there is very small. And if you want to watch my video on Amazon why you shouldn't self-release there, it's because, same thing. They're paying about 6 cents a minute on the top, so that you're going to have to watch, people are going to have to watch thousands and thousands of minutes for your movie to make any money, and that money is going to be very small. So I would stay away from self-releasing. I would try to get a relationship with a sales agent distributor. The way to do that is to go to markets. Again, right now the physical markets aren't really there. AFM, Cannes, Berlin, but they will come back to a certain extent. And even the virtual markets have benefits for you as far as networking and meeting the right people to get your film out there. There's another belief that, the distributor's going to steal all this money. I don't truly believe that. There are some unscrupulous distributors and sales agents out there, sure, that hide a lot of expenses. Okay. Or hide revenue and expenses, let's just say. Potentially that's true. I will say that most likely that's not the case. And if you want to check up on one of these people, go to IMDb, see the films that they've released in the past, and directly contact the producers. Don't ask them for a list because they're going to give you like the people that are obviously going to speak highly of them. Randomly go and pick 1 or 2 movies and then reach out to the producers. I found the producers extremely happy to say whether they love the company or they hate the company, and then give you some background on that company that you're potentially going to sign with. For more videos and training on filmmaking, check out the link below. Also, please subscribe to our YouTube channel.